Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Frog, and this is my Road to Red Rank Dead Hard Edition. Now, if you watched the last video, I mentioned two perks that almost every single survivor will use in every match. These two perks are Decisive Strike and Dead Hard. So Decisive Strike, after being unhook or unhooking yourself, Decisive Strike will become active and usable for 60 seconds at 3rd rank. While it is active, if you are grabbed by the killer and succeed the skill check, you will automatically escape the grasp, and they'll be stunned for 5 seconds. Basically, after being unhooked, as long as you don't do anything else, you'll have a full minute where you can stun the killer and escape away. As you saw from my previous video, it is a really good escape tool. Now, Dead Hard, on the other hand, when you press the active ability button, you will dash forward, and you will avoid any damage that you would take during the dash. It'll also cause you the exhausted status effect for 40 seconds at 3rd rank. And you cannot use Dead Hard while you are already exhausted. So Dead Hard at the moment is used as a getaway card. Survivors will use it to avoid being hit, they'll get a burst of speed forward, and depending on the killer, it can also serve as a way to get over their traps. Sorry, Trapper. As you'll see in the second match of this video, the first Dead Hard used is where everything goes wrong for me. The whole game just collapses. Now, I do chase this particular survivor for much longer than I should have, and I do eventually stop, but at that point it's a little too late. You'll see what I mean. I hope you enjoy these matches, and for now, on to the games.
Okay, Cold Wind Farm. I'm actually really starting to kind of like this map. Now, the perks that I took for this game are Thanatophobia, Sloppy Butcher, Nurse's Calling, and Oppression. I don't get much value out of the Oppression because I find I don't hit generators as much as I should, but now they got the one generator done before I actually found anybody, but I mean, it led me to the lorry, and I think there was Nancy back there too, so it wasn't all a bad thing. I do tag the lorry here. And I forget if I actually tag somebody else with the Feral Frenzy here. I don't think I do. I think the Nancy throws me for a loop for a bit. Now, I respected the pallet here. As you can see, we are learning. Yeah, no, I went for the hit there and I swung too late and it knocked me out of power. Now, I respected the pallet over here again. And we start chasing the Meg. Now, she hits me here with head on, which is a good thing to remember because I actually use that knowledge a little bit later on in this match. Respect this pallet again. I've been hit one too many times with pallets. We're starting to learn now. And I knew she was going to go for the drop, so waited for her to go around. And I just stop here and turn around and there's 1 and 2 and 3, and for the 4th one I ran out. I couldn't get to anybody in time, but we got a 3 there, and with the add-ons that I've taken, it's allowing me to actually get more out of my Feral Frenzy, so that's really good. So the Meg tries to throw me for a little bit of a loop here. I tried to swing at her before she could drop the pallet, and I, again, didn't time it properly and got stunned. Now, see, tried to get me with the head on there, and I caught her just as soon as she got out of the locker. And there's the first hook. Now, while I was chasing the lorry and the Meg, they managed to get 3 generators done, but that's okay. This match wasn't a total loss. There's the Eugene Lee. Now she's trying to get my attention, so she's clicking at me, which is fine. I'll oblige. I swing and miss here, but it actually worked out to be in my favor because it knocked me out of my power, which allowed me to do that. That's what I tried to do earlier. I tried to get her as she was dropping the pallet, so I still got the hit. This time it actually worked. And there's hook number 2. Now I saw the Meg, I believe it's the Meg in the back there. I knew she was going to try and go for the save. She hits me with the head on again. I thought she was around the corner, but no, she was hiding in the locker. However, they did get the save because I was looking around on the other side for the Meg, which is fine. Now the Yujin Lee runs at me here. She has board time, so I just basically wasted a hit and let the Lori escape for get some distance between us, but that's alright. I do manage to catch up to her here. She manages to pallet stun me. But I do manage to tag her here. And respect the pallet. I feel like I've been able to respect the pallets more this game. I've been reminding myself to do it. I've been waiting the extra second, and it's actually been paying off a lot more. Now I'm going to break this door down here because I want to try and cut her off. And it paid off. Because we managed to down the Lori right here. And hook her. Which is good. Now we're getting a nurse's calling value here. So again, she's trying to get my attention. I swing and miss and knock myself out of power, but I do manage to block off her escape to hit her right here. Now, clearly she wants my attention, so you know what? That's fine. I loop her, and I'm not quite sure what she was thinking here, because she went in, came back out, noticed I wasn't falling for it, and teabagged me and pointed for some reason. That's fine. There's hook number 2 for the Yujin Lee. They managed to finish the 4th gen. But Yujin Lee is now on her death hook. I do find the Lori here, so I start the chase with her. I should have double backed and went around the other side, but I went the long way instead. So she got quite a bit of distance on me here, but I do manage to catch up. Now I'm thinking she's going for the save, so I'm just going around and I'm going to go out this door here, but she turns out she's holding W in the opposite direction. There goes the 5th gen. So now I'm turning around here because I'm thinking they're going for the save, but they're not. I see the Meg and I start chasing her. And they actually don't get to the Yujin Lee on time. And she does go to the entity. Now, I continue chasing the Meg here and catch up to her. I do manage to get her on her 2nd hook. Doing pretty good so far this game. We got 6 hooks. We got 1 person out, so we're doing okay. Now I see the scratch marks here, thinking Lori's going to go for the save, so I start chasing her. I managed to tag her, but she was just a diversion, so Nancy managed to save the Meg. So of course, it's endgame now. I'm going straight for the Meg. She's almost dead. I'm going to take her out. Managed to cut her off here and send her back in the other direction. Trying to control a little bit of where she's going. She tries to loop around here and she goes into the list locker. And I know exactly what she's doing. She's trying to get me to... She's trying to head on me, which is not going to happen. Nancy tried to come in and be a distraction, but it tagged her on the way, and... There's the Meg. So I managed to pick her up. And then Nancy decided she was going to run away, so that's alright. And there's the 2nd death. Overall, this game was pretty good. I got 2 kills, bunch of hooks, 2 escape, but you know what? Respected the pallets a lot more, and yeah, this was a lot of fun. On to the next one. Oh, little side note, we ranked up to Ash 2. Alright, Dead Dog Saloon. Oh, This match was a nightmare. You're going to get to see why I have a deep-seated hatred for Dead Hard. I changed up the perks a bit for this one. I went for Jolt, Scourge Hook, Pain Resonance, Overcharge, and Dragon Script. It's one of the main builds I want to try on Legion once the patch goes live and all the changes get made. So I do hit that generator up there for the Dragon Script and the Overcharge. And this Cheryl, oh man, she took me for a loop the entire game. She is the one survivor I should have gave up chase on, and I didn't. And you're gonna see it's gonna cost me a lot. And it all starts to go downhill right from here. Went to swing, she dead hards. It leads to the pallet drop, the double vault. So now I'm breaking this pallet. She has time to vault this window over here. So I'm thinking I'm going to break down this door. Vaults the window up at the top, drops down, and keeps running. Meanwhile, generators are popping in the back. For some reason, I'm still chasing her. Respect the pallet. However, fall for the hole. I'm going to heal in front of you and lose my power here. I decided to try and get her around, but, you know, swing and a miss. Into the pallet stun. She vaults the window and she's waiting for me with the pallet, and finally I'm just like, nope, I can't do this, I'm done. I'm going to keep going for someone else. I mean, they completed 3 generators, so I got to try something. Now the Steve left, and I believe this is the Meg that I start chasing. I do manage to tag her here, I believe. I try to look for her, and of course run into the Feng Ming, and she's almost got this generator done. So I'm going to hit this real quick. Yeah, these survivors were just giving me the loop around the entire game. I managed to tag her, and there's the Meg again. She stuns me. There's generator number 4. I start chasing the Feng Ming here. I see the Steve. Hit him and injure him. Turn around. I'm just deciding I'm gonna chase this Steve now, because you know I got to do something. So he dead hards right through here, back in. However, I do end up catching him. Now there's hooks in the basement right here. The basement. I should have just taken him all the way down there, but for some reason, you know, I figured I was going to go for the Scourge Hook because there's still 1 generator left. And the Cheryl and the Fang do a really good job of blocking me off here. He actually escapes. So I start chasing after him again. Yeah, he stuns me here too. I keep trying to go for the cheeky hit before the pallet drops on me, but I keep missing the timing, so... Swing and a miss there, and they managed to complete the generator. And now he's going to drop this pallet. And he's going to run towards the gen. Try to stop here for a second, see if he'll fall for something, but he doesn't. Which is unfortunate for me. So now I'm vaulting the window. I think I'm forced to break the pallet here. Yeah. He's trying to take me around for another loop while they open the door. Hitting all the pallets I didn't bother breaking. I'm gonna have to learn which pallets to break and which ones I can leave for a little bit. I do manage to tag him here. And pick him up. Just tries to go for the flashlight save here and misses. So I do get him up on the hook. And now I know they're around because they want to help him escape. So I hit Cheryl. I tried to grab her as she was getting the Steve out, and he's in my face because he's got borrowed time, right? He's trying to get me to hit him. So they managed to open the door. And of course, I'm running after this Cheryl again. And there's the dead hard. That's dead hard number 3. Teabags me to try and pallet stun me. Go to hit him. There's dead hard number 4. Now she's body blocking him. I do manage to take him down, but of course, pick him up, and there's the Decisive Strike. And he gets away. Of course, they do. Like, I'll never understand the point of 4 survivors who clearly dominated the game sitting there at the end teabagging, but you know what? It is what it is. All in all, the second match wasn't the greatest. If anything, I gotta break chase a lot sooner than I do. I am getting better at respecting the pallets. Yeah, overall the first game was better than the second, but you know, it is what it is. Dead Hard and Decisive Strikes were definitely the MVPs in that second match, and the game is being updated, and those perks are being nerfed. So we're gonna look forward to playing the games after those are nerfed and see where we go from there. So thanks for watching. Next part should be coming out hopefully in the next couple days. Hope you enjoyed watching these, and I'll see you next time. Stressful Frog out.